It is Deanda. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, but if you're returning, appreciate you for coming back. Thanks a bunch. So what I'm doing today is I want to share with you my top 5 in 5. So in only 5 minutes, I am going to let you know 5 of the things that I've been reaching for quite often that I find quite useful, and I'm going to give you just a couple tips on each thing just in case you're interested and want to get them for yourself. So let's jump right into it. Hey Siri, set a timer to 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
All right, so my very first favorite is the Hair, Skin, and Nail Gummy Vitamins that I've been taking by Nature's Bounty. And I've been taking these over the last month or so, probably a little less than a month. And I got them from CVS. I only have actually one left in here. These were buy one, get one free. And so I got the strawberry kind, which I've been using, and then this orange one is empty still. But whenever I take these, I notice that my nails start growing longer, which I actually just cut them last night, so they're a little shorter. I don't notice the length of my hair right away, but it definitely becomes a lot more voluminous, a lot thicker, and I just love the results. So if you are looking for a hair, skin, and nail vitamin, check these out. They're by Nature's Bounty. They're really inexpensive, like I don't know, about $10 a bottle. Here's a tip for you though. Get yours from CVS because that's the only place where I buy these vitamins. One of the weeks out of every month, they're going to be on sale for buy one, get one free. So I bought one of these and I got the other one free. And with CVS, they have some really amazing coupon deals that you can get. Whenever you buy something, you're gonna get a ton of receipts. Don't throw those away. So the next time I go to CVS, I'm gonna use this coupon. It's extra buck rewards, and these spend just like cash. So with this, I'm gonna get my vitamins for $2 off, and then $2 off Nature's Bounty vitamins and supplements. And so I'm gonna use this one also, which is going to bring it down to, if they're about $10 a bottle, it'll be $8 for one bottle, and then with the other coupon, it'll be about $6 for the bottle, which breaks down to about $3 per bottle for about a 1 month supply. Now, I don't recommend that you do what I do, which is sometimes because they're really tasty, I have a little bit more than the 2 a day recommendation. So, you know, you just want to try and abide by the recommended dosage. So they're really tasty. So my next favorite is this hair and face steamer that I've been using lately, and just about every time I wash my hair, I've been deep conditioning it and then hopping out of the shower with the conditioner in my hair and sitting under the steamer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I notice that it makes my hair feel a lot more moisturized and soft, and I just really like the results a lot that I get when I use the steamer. You can use it also to steam your face, which I have not done yet, and it has different parts to it. When I'm using the steamer, I usually set it on the dining room table, slide an ottoman from the living room up to the table, put a pillow on top of it, and just sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. It does make a beeping noise when the water level is getting too low, and so that lets me know I just need to turn it off and get from under it. But so far I've been using it quite a bit and I really like it. The only thing I wish was different though is that this dome is not very deep, and so while I'm sitting under it, like the back part of my hair, like the nape area, it doesn't really get that much steam. So I have to kind of position and maneuver myself so that all of my hair can get the benefits of the steam. I haven't used it on my face yet, like I said, but I'm gonna do that. I will do that one day. I just don't know how to give myself a steam facial. The next thing that I have been using quite a bit over the last week since I've been on spring break is the app called Waze. So I know Waze has been out for quite a while now, several years, and I'm just a little bit late, but my husband has been raving about Waze so much recently, and he told me to just download it when I was getting ready to go on a trip out of state to visit my mom, and so I did, and here you can see I have Waze on my phone right here. What I really like about Waze is that it gives you all sorts of alerts. So when you are approaching a vehicle that's pulled over on the shoulder of the road, it will let you know that. If there's a police officer reported ahead, it will let you know that, because honestly, sometimes when I'm just doing a long road trip that's hundreds of miles, I zone out, and nobody puts a line item in the budget for speeding tickets, do we? No, we don't. So this came in really handy as I was traveling out of state and then traveling back home, and just while I was around town visiting my mom. I also like that it tells you how many minutes or how many hours to stay on a particular road, whereas Apple Maps will say, you know, stay on I-95 for 75 miles. Waze would say stay on I-95 for like an hour and 5 minutes. And so it's easier for me to gauge the time while I'm driving than it is to gauge the distance that I've driven. Drop a comment down below if you use Waze, or if you have even another directional GPS type of app that does something similar to what Waze does, but you feel like it's even better. I would love. So for my next favorite, I have really been enjoying lotion bars. I made homemade lotion bars back at the end of January. I made 6, I think I made about 12 of them, and I've used about half of them so far. I keep one in my bathroom, one in the guest bathroom. I keep a lotion bar in my baby's nursery. Well, he's not a baby anymore, in my toddler's nursery, and I use it on him every night after he takes a bath. And this is the one that I keep in his nursery. This is all that is left of the lotion bar that I first started using on him, and this is the one that I'm currently using. And so I just use these silicone molds to make it. It's a super easy recipe. Drop a comment down below if you would like to know the recipe, or you'd like to see a video on how to make your own lotion bars. Honestly, you can just search on Pinterest, and like there are going to be a ton of different recipes that come up. But this one used to be the size of this one, and this one is even a little bit smaller than the original size, because we've been using it, and my son will sometimes take it and say, I do lotion bar, I do lotion bar. Even though I'm living in Florida, we have had some really cold days since the new year began, and I really like that these lotion bars are extra nourishing to the skin, very moisturizing, and I know exactly what's in them, so there's no harmful or toxic chemicals. I think all I used was coconut oil, shea butter, and essential oils, and so it just has a really nice light fragrance to it. I even keep one in my desk drawer in my classroom, because I'm constantly washing my hands while I'm at work, and so every time I wash my hands, I have to immediately slather on some sort of moisturizer. So on to my next and final favorite. It will have to be my springtime roller that I especially started reaching for while I was visiting my mom. Where she lives is an extremely wooded area. There are trees all around, and the pollen was literally off the charts. Guys, when I came back into the house after just being out in her yard, I was like, why are my shoes so dirty? When I took my shoes off and I saw them sitting down somewhere, I was just like, why are my shoes so dirty? And it was because there was like a thick layer of yellow pollen just sitting on my shoes. So the whole time I was there, like I was sniffling, sneezing, my throat was itchy. It was just not a good situation. And so last spring, I made a springtime roller using lavender. Lavender is a great essential oil for all types of skin situations. Itching is one thing that lavender is really good for, and so this is in my springtime roller. I also have peppermint in there, and lemon is in my springtime roller. I also call it my LLP for lemon, lavender, and peppermint, but I have it in my purse right here. This little bottle is all beat up, and you can see the top is all kind of dinged up, because this is the same exact roller that I used last spring. And what I do is I just unroll it, I rub some on my wrists, I rub it in, I rub some on my neck. Sometimes I just roll it directly onto my neck, rub that in, and then what I do is I take a deep whiff in, and it really starts helping, especially here in Florida. I will say though that the typical amount of oils that I use for this roller while I'm here in Florida was not quite enough for while I was at my mom's house. I really think that I would have to double the amount of each oil, because it is just really crazy there. So I have this one that I keep in my purse, and then I also made another springtime roller. Where is it? This little tiny springtime roller I'm going to keep in my desk drawer at work. It will probably be right next to the lotion bar, which is also in my desk drawer. So let me know, do you guys use essential oils? Have you ever had or used or made a springtime roller? So I love making things out of my oils, not just to make things smell good, but because they are actually useful and can be of a great help. So those are my fave 5 things. I totally failed the challenge, guys. And as you can probably see from the timestamp on this video, it took me a little bit longer than 5 minutes. I will have some of the items linked below in the description box just in case you're interested. Let me know if you all use any of the things that I showed and shared with you in my favorites today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.